This is the War Brief Daily for August 21st, 2026. The verified picture today is concentrated in two theaters: a major Russian strike package against Ukraine and credible reports of Sudanese air defenses engaging RSF drones over several cities. Here's the short version. Ukraine absorbed a large multi-system overnight attack as the ground war stayed hot around Pokrovsk. In Sudan, drone warfare appears to be extending deeper into rear areas. And despite plenty of recycled headlines, we do not have a fresh, clearly dated kinetic escalation in the Middle East or Indo-Pacific during this reporting window. First, Ukraine. Ukrainian authorities report Russia launched ballistic missiles toward Kyiv early on August 20, alongside cruise missiles, hypersonic weapons, and 168 drones. The strike and widespread impacts are credibly reported. Kyiv's mayor initially reported at least 12 killed and 33 injured, while other official reporting placed the Kyiv death toll at least 14, with impacts at 28 locations nationwide. Those casualty totals and weapon counts remain official Ukrainian figures, not independently audited final numbers. But the operational picture is clear. This was not a routine drone raid. It was a layered strike package designed to complicate air defense decisions, force interceptor expenditure, and hit targets far behind the front. Moscow says one target was a Kyiv industrial site involved in Ukraine's Flamingo cruise missile program. That is an official Russian claim, not confirmed battle damage assessment. Let's keep that clean. At the front, Ukraine's general staff reported 234 combat clashes over its latest reporting day, with Pokrovsk again the heaviest sector. Kyiv says its forces repelled 26 Russian assaults there. The same report listed 99 Russian airstrikes, 330 guided bombs, more than 10,000 one-way attack drones, and over 3,100 artillery or rocket attacks. Those figures are Ukrainian military claims. Still, if you strip away the noise, this is about scale, timing, and systems. Russia paired deep strikes with persistent ground pressure. That forces Ukraine to manage air defense inventories, industrial protection, and frontline reinforcement all at once. And that changes the math. Second, Sudan. Regional reporting published August 20, citing Sudanese military sources and witnesses, says Army air defenses engaged a large number of Rapid Support Forces drones over Khartoum, El Obeid, Atbara, and El Damer. The reports say drone waves aimed at El Obeid, Atbara, Omdurman, Khartoum North, and other locations were intercepted. This appears credible, but precise timestamps are missing. So these engagements fall around the August 19 to 20 boundary rather than being definitively inside this exact 24-hour window. Why it matters. Long-range, one-way attack drones give the RSF a way to threaten cities, command nodes, transport routes, and infrastructure well beyond the main ground fight. For Sudan's army, every interceptor assigned to rear area defense is one less resource available elsewhere. Drone warfare does not need to seize ground to alter the campaign. It just needs to force the other side to spread out. There is also an emerging report, carried by regional media from a local NGO, that an RSF attack on Arda killed at least 14 people and wounded dozens. The date and method are not firmly established in the material reviewed, so treat that as emerging, not confirmed. One final note, a South China Sea clash recirculating today actually occurred on July 21. South Korea's civil defense drill was scheduled preparedness, not a new confrontation. And we found no fresh, clearly dated attack involving Israel, Iran, Gaza, Lebanon, the Red Sea, or the Strait of Hormuz. Quiet reporting is not proof of quiet theaters. It means the verified picture is thin. What to watch next? Ukrainian intercept data and geolocated damage around Kyiv. Evidence of whether Russia follows with another large strike package. Formal Sudanese confirmation, drone attribution, and target effects, and, in the Middle East and Indo-Pacific, official incident reports, not recycled headlines. That's your War Brief Daily for August 21. No spin, no noise, just intel. Subscribe for the next verified update.